Welcome to Stoic Wisdom. Life is full of challenges, and it can often feel overwhelming. But what if I told you there's a way to stay calm and strong no matter what happens? That's the essence of Stoicism. For centuries, ancient thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus have shown us how to achieve inner peace, and their lessons are just as applicable today. In a world that tests our limits, Stoicism equips us to rise above chaos and live purposefully. Whether you're facing stress, relationship issues, or simply seeking direction, adopting a Stoic mindset can change your approach to life. If you've ever felt stuck or overwhelmed, now is the time to take charge. I'm here to share practical Stoic strategies to help elevate your life step by step. Before we begin, if you find value in what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button. And remember, don't skip any part of the video, as each strategy builds on the last. Let's dive in. Strategy 1. Prioritize yourself. I know life gets busy with responsibilities and tasks, but if you don't put yourself first, no one else will. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you neglect your own needs, you'll run out of energy and motivation. Making yourself a priority isn't selfish. It's essential for being there for others. Start small by dedicating a few minutes each morning to yourself. Whether it's meditating, jotting down goals, or simply breathing and setting an intention for the day, carve out that time. Self-affirmations. It might feel awkward at first to stand in front of a mirror saying, "I am worthy," or "I can overcome challenges." But over time, these affirmations can reshape your mindset, fostering resilience for the long haul. Confidence. Another vital aspect of prioritizing yourself is setting boundaries. We all encounter people or situations that drain our energy. Learning to say no to what doesn't serve you is transformative. It creates space for what truly matters, what energizes and inspires you. Remember, you're the main character in your own story. When you prioritize yourself, you lay the groundwork for everything else in your life to flourish. The better you care for yourself, the more you can give to others. It's a win-win. So ask yourself, how can I prioritize my needs? And what small steps can I take to avoid running on empty? Strategy 2. Enhance your appearance. Before you dismiss this as vanity, consider this. Enhancing your appearance is about presenting the best version of yourself. It's not about meeting society's beauty standards, but about feeling good in your skin. When you feel good about how you look, your confidence soars. You walk taller, speak with assurance, and tackle challenges more boldly. This isn't about striving for perfection. It's about authenticity. Find a style that resonates with you, whether that's a sleek suit, a casual vibe, or something unique. Your personal style is an expression of who you are. When your outer appearance aligns with how you feel inside, everything falls into place. Don't overlook the basics. Regular grooming, neat clothes, and good posture. These small details communicate respect for yourself, reinforcing your self-worth. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, and your appearance is one of those elements. When you take care of yourself on the outside, it reflects how you feel inside. This isn't about impressing others, it's about showing up for yourself. When you dress in a way that feels true to you, you're affirming your confidence. So take a moment to consider, how can you enhance your appearance in a way that feels right for you? Perhaps try a new hairstyle, or simply pay attention to your posture. Whatever you choose, let it reflect the confidence you're building within. Strategy 3. Keep a smile on your face. I know some days are tough, and smiling might feel like the last thing you want to do. However, your smile is more powerful than you think. It not only makes you look friendly, but also boosts your mood by releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. Even if you're not genuinely happy, smiling can trigger a little mood lift. This doesn't mean you should force a grin when things are rough. Stoicism teaches us to acknowledge challenges while controlling our responses. Smiling during tough times isn't about pretending everything is fine. It's about choosing a positive attitude in adversity. That simple act can help you stay calm and focused, shifting your mindset when you need it most. Your smile also has a ripple effect. Smiling at others encourages them to smile back, spreading positivity. Think about how a stranger's smile can brighten your day. You have that same ability to uplift those around you. Plus, smiling even changes your tone. Next time you're on the phone, try smiling. You'll notice the difference. To make smiling a habit, start your day with a smile, even before getting out of bed. Smile at yourself in the mirror and find little moments throughout the day to smile. Over time, it will feel natural. Remember, smiling isn't about ignoring challenges. It's about approaching them with strength and positivity. Strategy 4. Maintain kindness while setting boundaries. The reality is, some people in your life may drain your energy or not have your best interests at heart, whether they're a coworker, distant friend, or even family member. Here's the important part. Just because someone is difficult doesn't mean you have to mirror that negativity. You can remain kind while protecting your peace by setting clear boundaries. Stoicism teaches us to stay calm and centered, regardless of others' behavior. Part of this involves knowing when to step back. Being kind doesn't mean letting others take advantage of you. In fact, it's the opposite. You can be respectful to others while still saying no if someone is asking too much of you. It's possible to wish someone well while keeping a distance if they're consistently draining your energy. It's about balancing your values and maintaining your well-being, protecting your well-being. You don't owe anyone unlimited access to your time or emotions, especially if it jeopardizes your peace. Here's how to protect yourself. Set clear boundaries. You don't need to explain or feel guilty about prioritizing your needs. It's perfectly fine to limit contact with toxic individuals. This doesn't make you unkind. It means you're choosing to invest your energy wisely. Stoicism teaches us that we can control only ourselves, not others. Sometimes, the best way to maintain control is to reduce exposure to negativity. By setting boundaries while remaining kind, you avoid unnecessary conflict. You're not being defensive. You're calmly safeguarding your space. This not only protects your energy, but also sets a positive example for others. They'll see that your kindness doesn't mean you'll always say yes or tolerate negativity. So, when you feel drained by someone's presence or overwhelmed by their demands, remember, it's okay to limit contact. Stay kind, but keep your distance when necessary. Stoicism isn't about cutting people off. It's about managing relationships to foster a healthier environment for everyone. Boundaries are a form of self-care, and when you care for yourself, you're better equipped to show genuine kindness to others. Strategy 5. Remain calm in stressful situations. We've all been there. Deadlines looming, phone buzzing, and everything piling up at once. It's easy to let stress take over. However, staying calm amid chaos is your superpower. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events, we have complete control over our responses. Stressful situations are inevitable, but how you react is entirely up to you. Staying calm helps you keep your mind clear and emotions in check, allowing for better decision-making. When you panic, thinking straight becomes difficult. Instead, take a deep breath, slow down, and focus on what you can control. This shift will grant you clarity, enabling you to navigate challenges more effectively. Easiest ways to tap into calmness. One of the simplest ways to find calm is through your breath. The next time stress creeps in, try this. Inhale deeply for 4 counts, hold for 4, then exhale for 4. You'll be surprised at how this simple technique can soothe your nerves. Another powerful Stoic strategy is to reframe the situation. Ask yourself, will this matter in a few years? Often the answer is no. By gaining perspective, you can reduce the situation's grip on you. Sure, it may be stressful now, but if it won't have a lasting impact, is it worth your energy? A core principle of Stoicism is focusing on what you can control. In any stressful situation, there's always something within your control: your thoughts, actions, and attitude. You can't control a sudden deadline, but you can manage your time. You can't change someone else's behavior, but you can decide how to respond. By directing your energy toward what you can influence, you can serve your strength for what truly matters. Remaining calm doesn't mean ignoring stress. It means confronting it with clarity. It's about being steady in unstable situations. When you maintain your composure under pressure, people notice. They trust you more and are drawn to your calm energy, often looking to you for guidance. So, next time stress hits, pause, breathe, and focus on what you can control. You'll navigate the situation more effectively and feel more in command of your mind and emotions, just as the Stoics taught. Strategy 6. Set your course. In a world that constantly tries to dictate how you should live, setting your own course is an act of rebellion. It's about taking control of your life and steering it in the direction you desire, not where others push you. But setting your course isn't just about pursuing dreams or fleeting pleasures. It's about aligning your life with your core values, those deeper principles that truly matter to you. Start by identifying your core values. What's essential to you? Is it freedom, creativity, family, or growth? These values serve as your compass, guiding your decisions and helping you stay grounded when challenges arise. If you're unsure of your values, reflect on moments when you felt fulfilled or proud. Those experiences likely align with what's most important to you. By clarifying your values, you empower yourself to navigate life intentionally, making choices that resonate with who you are at your core. Once you understand what truly drives you, it becomes easier to stay on course, as you won't be swayed by distractions or others' expectations. Next, set goals that genuinely resonate with you, not those that look good on paper or that others think you should have. Focus on authentic, meaningful goals that excite you and align with your values. Remember, success is subjective, and it's easy to get caught up chasing someone else's version of it. Stoicism teaches us to live according to our own principles, not society's expectations. Ask yourself, what does success look like for you? What do you envision your life to be like in 5 or 10 years? Keep in mind that setting your course may not always be comfortable. It often requires stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing uncertainty. Growth happens when you challenge yourself, even if it feels uncomfortable. Stoicism reminds us that discomfort is a catalyst for growth. The obstacles you face are not roadblocks but opportunities to become better and more resilient. As you chart your own course, be prepared to embrace some discomfort along the way. It's part of the journey. Setting your course doesn't mean you have to have everything figured out right now. Life is fluid, and your path may change. What's important is to keep moving forward, stay curious, and be adaptable. Keep learning and growing, and remain open to the idea that your course might shift as you discover more about yourself and the world around you. Trust your instincts. While seeking advice from others is valuable, no one knows you better than you do. Your intuition often reflects your values, experiences, and goals. The Stoics believed that wisdom comes from within, so carry that belief with you as you set your course. You have the ability to navigate your own life, and when you stay true to yourself, you'll find the path that leads to fulfillment. So take the wheel and steer your life in the direction that feels right for you. Strategy 7. Make your stand. This strategy is all about standing firm in who you are and what you believe in. In today's world, that takes courage. Everywhere you look, someone is telling you how to think, what to care about, and how to live. Stoicism teaches us that true strength comes from within, and making your stand means holding on to your values even when the world pulls you in another direction. Start by knowing your values inside and out. What matters most to you? What are your non-negotiables? It could be honesty, loyalty, personal growth, or anything else that defines who you are. Once you're clear on your values, decision-making becomes easier. It's like having a solid foundation. No matter what happens around you, you know where you stand. When challenges or disagreements arise, you won't be easily shaken, as you're grounded in something deeper than the moment's turmoil. However, making your stand isn't always about loudly proclaiming your beliefs or engaging in debates. It's about quietly embodying your values and living them every day, demonstrating integrity and conviction in your actions, disagreeing with confidence. Sometimes, living in a way that reflects your values is all it takes. Your actions speak louder than words. If honesty is important to you, embody that in your daily life. If kindness matters, show it even when it's difficult. People notice when someone walks their talk. That integrity can be more impactful than any argument or speech. Standing firm in your beliefs can mean standing alone, which can be tough. We all desire acceptance, and it's tempting to go along with the crowd to avoid conflict. However, Stoicism teaches that being true to yourself and your values is more important than fitting in at the cost of your integrity. As Epictetus, a great Stoic philosopher, said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish." Growth often comes from those moments when you're willing to stand out, even if it makes you unpopular. You don't need to fight every battle. Part of making your stand is knowing when to speak up and when to let things go. Not every situation requires you to dig in your heels. Choose your battles wisely and focus on what truly matters. It's okay to let minor issues slide if they don't compromise your core values. The Stoics remind us to conserve our energy for what counts, and mastering this skill is essential. To start making your stand, clarify what you believe in, then consistently make small choices that reflect those beliefs. Over time, your actions will become a steadfast reflection of your values. This consistency is magnetic. People will respect you not just for your beliefs, but for how you live them every day. More importantly, you'll gain self-respect. So plant your feet firmly, know what you stand for, and don't shy away from living it, even if it means standing alone at times. Strategy 8. Nurture your wit. This strategy might seem surprising in a discussion about Stoicism, but humor and wit are incredibly powerful tools, especially during tough times. The Stoics, often seen as serious, understood the value of maintaining a light touch. Life can be heavy, but nurturing your sense of humor helps you navigate challenges with grace and resilience. It's not about being a comedian or making others laugh all the time. It's about cultivating a perspective that allows you to find the lighter side of things, even when everything feels overwhelming. One of the best ways to nurture your wit is to learn to laugh at yourself. We all take ourselves too seriously at times, and being able to find humor in your own situations can provide relief and perspective. By embracing humor, you not only lighten your own load, but also create a positive atmosphere for those around you. Humor can be a bridge in difficult conversations and a way to foster connection. So don't shy away from your wit. Use it to navigate life's challenges with a more resilient spirit. Embrace your quirks with humor. Poking fun at your own quirks or mistakes shows confidence. It disarms others, puts them at ease, and most importantly, it keeps your ego in check. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at." Finding humor in your imperfections lightens the load of life. A sense of humor also helps you maintain perspective. When you train yourself to notice the absurdities of everyday life, the little ironies and contradictions, it becomes easier to let go of what doesn't really matter. For example, getting stuck in traffic can either ruin your day or turn into a funny story. If you miss your morning coffee and feel grumpy, instead of spiraling into frustration, laugh at how trivial it is to let something so small affect your mood. Timing is key. Not every moment calls for a joke. However, knowing when to inject humor can lighten the mood, diffuse tension, and build stronger connections with others. Difficult conversations become easier when there's a bit of laughter involved. While humor doesn't solve the problem, it makes it more manageable, showing flexibility that people are drawn to. But humor isn't just for social settings. It's also a powerful coping mechanism for personal challenges. Finding even a small bit of humor in tough times can be transformative. It shifts your focus from the struggle to your resilience in facing it. This doesn't mean ignoring your problems. It means approaching them with a lighter heart. To start nurturing your wit, begin by observing the world around you. Life is full of odd and funny moments if you pay attention. Read widely, explore different styles of writing, humor, and philosophy. Exposure to various perspectives will help you develop your own unique brand of wit. Practice not taking yourself too seriously, and look for humor in life's challenges. Remember, wit isn't about being the funniest person in the room. It's about maintaining a perspective that keeps you resilient. Life can be serious, but having a sense of humor helps you stay balanced and grounded through the ups and downs. So go ahead, nurture that wit. It's a small but mighty tool for navigating life's challenges. Strategy 9. Show respect to everyone. While it may seem like common sense, respect is often overlooked in our fast-paced, sometimes self-centered world. Stoicism emphasizes treating everyone with dignity, regardless of their status or opinions. Here's why this matters. When you show respect, it not only uplifts others but also reflects positively on you. It acknowledges the inherent worth in every person. Being respectful doesn't require agreement or affection. It's about recognizing everyone's right to their own thoughts and experiences. Meaningful connections often arise from disagreements when we choose to listen and respect differing perspectives. Stoicism teaches us that we can't control others' actions, but we can control our responses. Responding with respect reveals your character, not theirs. One simple way to show respect is by listening. In a world where everyone is eager to talk, genuine listening is rare but impactful. When you take the time to truly hear someone, it makes them feel valued, and they are more likely to reciprocate that respect. It's not just about waiting for your turn to speak, it's about understanding what the other person is saying. Disagreeing respectfully is another key aspect. We won't always see eye to eye, and that's okay. How we handle disagreements matters. You can stand firm in your beliefs without being rude or dismissive. Focus on the issue, not the person, and aim for calm, productive conversations. The Stoics mastered this, advocating for principled yet respectful dialogue. Respect is also evident in small gestures, being punctual, acknowledging someone's effort, or simply saying thank you. These actions show that you value others' time and contributions, and they add up significantly. Moreover, respect is reciprocal. When you treat others with respect, they're more likely to respond in kind, fostering stronger relationships in both personal and professional realms. However, respect doesn't mean being a pushover. It's essential to stand firm and assertive while maintaining respect for yourself and others. Know when to set boundaries and walk away from toxic situations. Stoicism teaches us to balance kindness and respect for others with self-respect. Strategy 10. Set clear parameters. Setting boundaries is crucial for knowing your limits and ensuring that others understand them too. It's easy to get caught up in trying to please everyone, but without clear boundaries, you risk burnout. Stoicism teaches us to protect our inner peace and focus on what we can control, and establishing parameters is a powerful way to maintain that sense of control. The first step is identifying your own limits. Ask yourself, what are you comfortable with? What are your non-negotiables? This could relate to your work-life balance, how you expect to be treated in relationships, or even personal practices, like not checking emails after a certain hour. Knowing your limits helps you stay aligned with your values and creates space for you to thrive, rather than just survive. If you don't set boundaries, people will often push them, often without realizing it. Communicating your boundaries is essential. You can't expect others to know where your lines are if you don't express them. Whether in work situations, friendships, or family dynamics, be clear about what you can accept and what you can't. You don't need to justify your boundaries. A simple, respectful no or "this doesn't work for me" suffices. When you communicate your parameters clearly, you're respecting your own needs and energy, and most people will appreciate your honesty, even if it feels uncomfortable initially. One of the toughest aspects of setting boundaries is maintaining consistency. You must stick to the limits you establish, otherwise they lose their meaning. If you frequently shift your boundaries or say yes to things you don't want to do, it confuses others and erodes your sense of control. Consistency builds trust, both in yourself and with others. When you hold firm on your boundaries, people will know where you stand, and over time, they'll learn to respect those limits. It's not about being rigid, it's about being reliable and true to your values. Remember that boundaries go both ways. Just as you want others to respect your limits, it's important to respect theirs. We all have different comfort zones and capacities, and recognizing that in others fosters healthier relationships. This mutual respect is essential for creating balanced, positive interactions. And remember, saying no isn't selfish. It's a vital form of self-care. By setting clear parameters, you protect your energy and well-being, allowing you to show up as your best self for others. So take the time to identify your boundaries and communicate them clearly. You'll find that doing so enhances your relationships and strengthens your inner peace. Growth. These are the individuals who uplift your spirit and encourage you to be your best self. Next, evaluate your habits and environments. What activities drain your energy? Are there habits that no longer serve you? This could be anything from binge-watching shows to scrolling endlessly on social media. Identify what contributes to a negative mindset and consider cutting back or replacing those activities with more positive ones. For example, swap out some screen time for reading, exercising, or pursuing a hobby that brings you joy. Your environment also plays a significant role in your energy levels. Are there spaces that feel cluttered or chaotic? A clean, organized environment can foster a sense of calm and clarity. Take some time to declutter your physical space, creating a sanctuary that promotes positivity and focus. Now, let's not forget about your own thoughts. Negative self-talk can be incredibly draining. Practice mindfulness and self-compassion. Challenge those negative thoughts and replace them with affirmations that reinforce your worth and capabilities. Remember, you have the power to control your inner dialogue. In summary, cutting out negative energy isn't about being harsh or unkind. It's about making a conscious choice to protect your mental and emotional well-being. By limiting exposure to negativity, whether from people, habits, or environments, you create space for positivity, growth, and resilience. So, start today. Identify one source of negative energy in your life and take action to address it. Whether it's setting boundaries with a draining relationship or replacing a habit that doesn't serve you, every small step counts. Embrace the freedom that comes from reclaiming your mental space and watch how it transforms your overall well-being. It sounds like you're really embracing the essence of Stoicism and personal growth. Remember, cutting out negative energy, whether from external sources or within yourself, creates the space needed for positivity and fulfillment. Reflecting on your self-talk and your environment is crucial. A tidy space can foster a clear mind, and a compassionate internal dialogue can empower you to face challenges head-on. Taking inventory of your habits helps you identify what uplifts you versus what drags you down. Replacing draining activities with enriching ones is a powerful way to redirect your energy. Ultimately, every step you take to prioritize your well-being shapes a life that aligns with your values. Keep pushing forward, and don't hesitate to dive deeper into strategies that resonate with you. Thank you for watching.